The simple advice of just eat meat and drink water doesn't work for all people. All the carnivore YouTube channels will always tell you that you don't need supplements on a carnivore diet because meat has every nutrient in the optimal ratios. Now, while this can be true for some people, this really just isn't the case. You see, maybe it was the case 15,000, 20,000 years ago, or millions of years ago, when everyone would just be eating meat and we wouldn't be on these mind-altering and nutrient-depleting pills such as antidepressants, ADHD drugs, even other medications such as sleep tablets. While yes, eating only meat is as close as we can get to how our ancestors used to eat, it would make sense for some supplementation to be implemented if needed. I found this out the hard way. Look, I didn't tell anyone, but before I started the carnivore diet, my doctor put me on a high dose of magnesium even though my blood test didn't show I was deficient. And it really did help me. Now, when I went on the carnivore diet, I kept on taking these tablets. However, I thought, I want to get off all my pills and just eat only meat because I can get all the nutrients from that. So I went off the magnesium tablets, I slowly tapered down, and I felt terrible. I tried doing different things. I tried fluctuating my salt intake. I tried cooking the meat differently so there's more electrolytes. I tried drinking more water, drinking less water, increasing my fat, lowering my fat. But nothing changed until I started taking high dose magnesium supplementation again. It was like an overnight switch. Now, I didn't tell anyone this because by saying this, I'm sort of going against all the advice from other YouTubers that you've heard, that you don't need supplements in the carnivore diet because you get every single nutrient. Now, while you may get every single nutrient, it doesn't mean that supplementing in certain nutrients may be extremely beneficial for you. For example, if you have a past of taking antidepressants, of taking statins, of taking all these pills for autoimmune conditions or for mental psychiatric disorders, it would make sense that you may need supplementation. These pills are shown to deplete vitamins and minerals and nutrients in your body. Antidepressants and ADHD medication is shown to deplete vitamin C. They're also shown to deplete magnesium. There's many other vitamins such as B vitamins and a lot of other vitamins and nutrients that so many of these pills can deplete. I'm going to leave a link below to a website with all the studies that show potential deficiencies from taking certain pills. And in my case, I had a lot of chronic pain. I had ADHD. I had depression, so there was a lot of stress and toll on my nervous system. So even though the blood test showed that my magnesium levels were fine, I started supplementing a high dose and it really helps me. You might be the same. If you're struggling on a carnivore diet or not feeling the results that you want, go get a blood test, and even if all the levels are fine, think about your past. Think about if you've had certain situations or been on certain pills that would stress certain areas of your body, and do some research on it. And while it does work for most people, it leaves the people like me when I went off magnesium tablets and other people who are not getting the results on the carnivore diet that they want because they think that there is something wrong with them. I'm here to tell you there's not. Now, I'm not saying the carnivore diet is bad or anything. I love the carnivore diet, and I think that eating meat alone will give you every single nutrient you need to thrive on. However, for certain cases, you may find a benefit from supplementing, especially if you've had a past of psychiatric pills and medication. You really have to go on a journey of yourself and do your own research and learning. Even stuff like eating grass-fed and grain-fed meat. This is for another video, but I found that grain-fed makes me feel not very good and grass-fed makes me feel so much better. And if you're about to go on a pill or some sort of medication, please don't, because they're really just so toxic for you. They literally deplete nutrients, vitamins and minerals, essential, omega-3s, they deplete B12, deplete sodium, antidepressants, all these things. They're just so bad for you. I don't know how they still prescribe them. And then once you get all these nutrient deficiencies, they lead to other things. They lead to side effects like muscle cramps and all these other symptoms. They're just really counterintuitive to the actual problem you're trying to fix. So yeah, at the moment I just take magnesium. I take 9 tablets a day. I know you're probably stressing out, but each tablet is very small. And I take 3 in the morning, 3 at around lunchtime, and 3 at dinner. And it really just helps me feel better. And I know it's not natural or ancestral to take supplements, but if it helps me feel better, why would I not do it just to keep some sort of face of name, you know what I mean? So yeah, do some research. Whatever pill you may have been on in the past or psychiatric medication, search it up what nutrients it depletes, and you may find that supplementing that vitamin or mineral that pill may deplete, you may find that you get a benefit. However, I'm not saying to just go take magnesium tablets. Get a blood test, see a doctor, even though most doctors are brainwashed, but see a doctor, hear their opinion, do some own research, look around, and feel free to reach out to me if you want, leave a comment below. I'm not trained in nutrition or anything, but I've done a little bit of research, and I hope I can help provide some value and maybe, you know, bounce some ideas off you that may be helpful for your situation. So yeah, I just wanted to say, don't just blindly trust people because they're in the carnivore space. I think you still have to be open-minded. People forget just because they're in the carnivore space and they can just trust everything that they hear. Like, question me, question the doctors, question everyone. Still, obviously, they are doctors, still obviously take their advice. If things aren't really working for you, don't just fully follow it blindly. Still do your own research, still experiment stuff, still try stuff, and I truly do believe that if you keep trying, you will see good results. So yeah, that was just my take on this video, that supplements may be helpful, even necessary for some people, depending on your past and a lot of other factors. And while most people may not need supplements, and you may be fine just eating a predominantly strict carnivore meat grass-fed diet. But yeah, I hope I provided some value in this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Also hit subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any questions. See ya.